Wait, it's already begun?
Yeah, it's already begun, Wook Lamont. Maybe you shouldn't have fucking been on vacation, okay? Maybe you should actually take shit seriously. I want to know how, this person feels about cotton candy. No, fuck them. Unplug their asses. We gotta go do stuff. You stupid bitch. Sorry. Oh my god, this song sucks, dude. Design perspective, absolutely hate him. Hate this person. Hey, what's going on, guys? King Diaz here, and before we do our final episode of the Dawntrail playthrough, I wanted to just notify everybody of just a few changes that are going to be happening to the stream schedule as well as the channel upload schedule. For those of you that have not been through on Twitch or have not seen on the Discord, we are actually going to be going through a pretty significant life event. My wife and I are going to be welcoming our first child into our family in the next month. Obviously with that means that I'm going to have a lot less time for Twitch and YouTube, so you're probably going to see me a lot less than what you have in the past. In addition to the major life update, I also do want to just briefly kind of speak about just my thoughts on Final Fantasy XIV right now. I've been pretty disappointed in kind of where the game has been going. There is a reason why. I'm looking at the date right now. It is March 19th when I'm recording this. And I think we finally finished the Dawntrail playthrough back in October. I believe it was October 17th. So it took me a long time just to get through the just basic MSQ. On top of that, it's taken me legitimately 5 months to get around to uploading this. Just because, to be perfectly honest, I'm really just not enjoying the game as much as I have in the past. This kind of goes beyond just more than just the story. For a while, I've kind of felt like we haven't really gotten a ton of content, and the content that we have been given, I'm really not a fan of. It's been a lot of things that have been sort of building up. I was, when I first got through the playthrough, I took some time off to kind of think about how I felt about things. And one thing that I could almost always rely on 14 was that the story would kind of help carry some of the other aspects of the game I wasn't always a huge fan of. Story wasn't the number one reason why I love 14. There's actually a lot of reasons why I like 14. It's probably my first and last MMO, but still, it's my one and only MMO that I've played. And I have a lot of fond memories of it. I've made a huge amount of friends doing this, not just through ones that I found on Twitch, but actually in game that I interact with on a pretty semi-regular basis, really. So it's not a good feeling kind of coming out and saying how I sort of feel about this. But where I'm going with this is I don't necessarily know if I'm going to continue to play this game. I'm kind of holding out that 7.2 and some of the new content that they're coming out with does sort of change my mind or sort of reignite that passion. Really, I just feel deflated. I was getting through editing this episode and I wasn't going to say anything, just kind of leave it at that, but there's a reason why it's taken me a while to, one, get through the story, two, it's been kind of rough just coming through and editing this episode. It's left a poor taste in my mouth, to be sure. Just kind of with the amount of time, the amount of resources, money that I've put into this game, and then just kind of have it sort of become what it is. I feel like with each update, we're getting less than what we've had in the past, and really, it sucks. You want the game that you've invested so much time into to be great. It just doesn't feel like it used to. And maybe I am a little spoiled because, to be perfectly honest, I came in Shadowbringers, or towards the end of Shadowbringers, and I mean, what a time to come on, right? The game was probably never as popular as it was then. Endwalker, I definitely feel like we experienced a pretty significant peak, and there's always been low points in the story, but this just felt different. But anyway, to make a long story short, I don't really know if I'm going to continue to play this game, but I'll keep you posted. Still crossing my fingers for 7.2. That being said, I am optimistic for the future. Maybe this is people dropping out. Maybe this is what the devs need. They need something like this to just kind of remind them that if they make a better product, people are more likely to stick around. Anyway, I've been kind of rambling for a while. I don't really have a script or anything. I just wanted to kind of talk about what I was feeling right now. I will be still playing Monster Hunter Wilds. I am absolutely loving that game. As always, thank you for listening to yet another King Diaz rant, where I just kind of ramble and talk about my feelings like I'm on a couch and you guys are my psychiatrist. Anyway, I hope all of you are doing well, and take care. Gently put these people down. Wait. Oh, fuck. Are you kidding me? You don't even give me a cool cutscene? Like a zipline? We know that they have ziplining. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Oh. That's unfortunate. I thought it'd be something, you know, like in like the Alexander raids and stuff. There was like that wasn't really ziplining. I think it was more you were like grinding on a rail. Not like that. Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, hey, hey. We put all of you guys down. What are you doing up? Ugh, she's an Ellison too. I was kidding. Direct hit. I need that. Kasiwa. Oh, we're going to the volcano. That's kind of shitty that they don't let you go back on the zipline. It's like one and done. I just want to zip. When I zip, you zip. We zip. Anyway. I already kind of forgot that, but that was one of like the craziest like areas I've ever seen. Also, when things were getting pretty bad in Endwalker and there were like blasphemies around and like the sky was like very ends of daisy kind of end of daisies. All right, cool. Yeah, it'd be cool if you had like a feature where you could like turn that on just if you wanted to, you know, have a little bit of flair. See, that's what I wanted to do again, but I guess we only have cutscenes of it. Where's Kasiwa? It is a kind of a strange thing, you know, like the volcano. I don't really know who that's here for. Oh, she was already here. It's only an illusion, it's only an illusion. Yeah, who's scared of lava? Luke Lamont, just fucking loser. I feel like this like idealistic like world or whatever is kind of like its own hell, you know, after a certain point. Ooh, that's looks ominous. Are you new to Final Fantasy XIV? I am not, Saintly. You know that. Okay. Yeah, so she's probably going to be like the last person we like have a goodbye. Why are you wearing a jean jacket? It's cold. It's like getting down in the 40s. And I refuse to turn on the heat, so I'm suited up. He's still coming to terms with his mom's death. That is kind of rough. Alright, so he's gonna be pissed off, I guess. You're half Mexi. No. No. I will not. I actually run pretty hot normally, so I'm not all that cold, but I have a fan right above me. So we have 2 paths. Okay. Alright, so are we gonna... Okay, I guess we're gonna go after her. A fighting arena? Let's do it. You guys watching? Like a cockfight? It's wee ones. Are they gonna fight? God, you guys can't pack out a stadium to save your lives. What are they gonna do? Oh, they're just gonna throw books at each other. Those aren't books. This is a spirited match. Oh no. Why can't you move when you're doing that? Look, I play Summoner. I know at least, like, you know, Ruin 4. Reading is fundamental.
Wouldn't you agree?
Indeed. While similar arts could have developed independently across reflections, this verges on being identical.
Who can read faster? You didn't even say anything to him? God. Like, I get it, like let's stop being immature, but I still don't even really take Lalafels seriously. How could you when you see them walk? They're so adorable. No. Fuck me. All right.
Is something wrong?
Cryo, that's your pappy and your mommy.
What?
Hey, don't you fucking run away.
Do we know each other from somewhere?
Another child support dodger. Ugh. Hate to see it.
Come on, dear.
And having a tiny, like,
sorry.
body like that
Where's the
and a
going?
voice like that, just, it's kind of funny. Alright, well.
Wait, please! You're new here, I gather. It may seem strange at first, but give it time. You'll grow accustomed to it soon enough.
Just say it.
No, I'm not. Rather, I'm. Oh, what can I say?
Show the earring.
Of course. This earring. Do you recognize it?
Impossible.
My name is Cryle. When I was a baby, I was taken from this world to another, where I grew up without knowledge of my past. I know not how much time has passed for you, and, things may not be as you expect them to be, but I'm here now. I found my way back. This earring, It contained a code with which I was able to reopen the gate. And I did. And I'm here. And
Could it be as she claims?
She's not lying. I can tell. And there is no mistaking the earring.
God, they're so fucking weird looking. Like, I didn't really think about it, like that side profile. You're like, all right, hey, I actually like this quick development instead of
How
like.
you've grown, my
I'm
darling
glad you
daughter.
didn't like drag it out. You cried at this scene. It is a nice scene. I'm glad they didn't drag it out with her like being unable to say anything. Like they just went right in for it. Like there are so many stories that could learn from just getting in there. Just get in there, get it done. So she was able to speak, but yeah, I mean, it's Kryl. It's not Wukalamat. I hate her mom's hair. That's all I could think during this tearful reunion.
20 years.
It's a nice start to her arc. Yeah. I'm curious about these two and like their little, like them founding the what was the group, like the Resistance, whatever they were called, something like that. Some name. All right. Hey, here we go.
Yes, names. I'm Robor, and this is Alila.
Hey Robor, I couldn't help but notice you didn't hug your daughter. What's up? What's up with that? Do you understand the issues she already has?
We have a mountain of questions for each other, but perhaps we can take this somewhere quieter? The Heatwells, for instance. There's a spot there where we can relax and chat.
Like, yeah, this isn't really an appropriate place. How about we go speak in the center of a volcano? Alright, well that's cool. See, this one I actually like. I'm sorry, but like the first two areas we're delving into Wukalamat's like nursemaid, and the second one, the Old Man Withers, the noble knight. Come on. Finally, Kryl gets her one moment in the spotlight, 95% of it going to Wukalamat. Pretty much. It would have been nice, I think, if they split like the arcs. I mean, hell, we could even give Wukalamat like the lion's share, but just a little bit more for like. I don't really like Erenville that much of a character, but a little bit more for him, which I think he is getting a pretty fair amount. But like, I would like to actually see Kona. Kona, I think, is a interesting character. That would be cool too. And I'm not even one of these people saying like we need to kill off or write out Wukalamat. Just a little bit less. So this is a level 100 quest. Oh boy, I can feel it now. Well, I am. Yeah, I don't know if I'm saying like completely write her out, but I think like after this it'd be cool if I never really had to interact. Like maybe just in passing. Kill her. I thought myself prepared for the possibility, but actually to come face to face with my parents was overwhelming. Yeah. That is a difficult thing. And you know that they're dead. Just like your dreams. Cool. Whoa. She's actually explaining the Hunger Games trilogy to them. What are they called? That's Fancy Feast. That's Crystal Boy. And that's God. What? Jubral, what is it? Pibil, I think it was pronounced. Those rancid tacos. Yeah. All right. Well. Yeah, so as you can see, there's still a little bit of a pacing issue in the story. You know, here to murder somebody, but also we're acting like we're on vacation. All right. Alright, let's just get this over with. And I'm fucking thrilled that it's finally here. Well, in like 4 months.
Never did we imagine that such a reward awaited us. Isn't that so, Robor?
Yes.
Oh, don't mind your father. Like me, he's still getting used to seeing you all grown up.
What did you think was gonna happen when you gave somebody else, like a random stranger, your baby?
This is just excruciating.
That's how I've felt the whole time Wook Lamont has been around.
Yes, well, a 20-year blank is not so quickly filled.
Even so, there's got to be something we can do.
You know, I think I might have an idea.
Uh-oh. Oh no. Just remember, we're here to kill the queen.
Raha?
Jeez, look at him deep throat that thing. Multiple scoops at once. They're not going to want to eat after watching you just go down on your ice cream. Oh god, well, now Kryl is interested in it.
You needn't force yourself.
Wait a second. How are these things able to stay cold this whole time? Like, for this long?
It doesn't taste of anything to the living, surely.
No, it's delicious. I mean it. I've never tasted anything so good.
Oh god. Oh no. It's because she's with you guys. You have to make that
It
noise?
does taste so much better when we're all together.
Maybe they're just like compensating because they're not actually going to show you like somebody eating. So they're like putting in these like really weird forced like Haktua noises.
Yes, indeed.
It honestly sounds like you're just like some fucking southern fucking trucker
I'm suddenly craving
after
some-
like driving for like 23 hours straight. You like spitting in a gas station parking lot. All right, cool, man. Hey. That's how you know Gaha's a fucking freak, the way he handled that ice cream.
Never felt so happy in all our
Didn't even-
lives.
He just
We don't know
just
how to
inhaled
thank
it.
you. But at the very least, we can give you some answers. You've risked so much and come so far for them after all.
Tis our understanding you are researching a power called interdimensional fusion. Will you tell us about it?
To begin at the very beginning, there is a legend passed down by our people, the Milala. In the distant past, we abided in a different world. Our homeland was a paradise of eternal summer. The flowers were always in bloom, until, that is, the great calamity turned the very seas to ice. As those around them froze to death, our ancestors looked to a mighty relic for salvation. By its power, they opened a portal and used it to flee to another reality.
The key is none other than that relic. And it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did.
So, do we ever get any clarity on what reflection they originally hailed from and then what reflection they went to? Or are we just like... It's hard to keep track of all of them. So I know that... so the first is... That's, you know, where there was... the big waves of Christianity. Everyone was trying to convert people to becoming angels. 13th was the void. That's where they gave in to... would that be Satanism or would that be more atheism? Either way, it was bad. It was lots of darkness, lots of demons and stuff. And then we're the source, so we're like the center of it. I don't think we know anything else about any other reflections.
Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership. Desperate as we were, we accepted their help, only to later discover their ulterior motive, to plunder other worlds of ether. Seeking to frustrate their plans, we defected from the Order, and as their agents closed in on us, we seized control of the prototype gate and activated it.
What followed you already know. We sent our daughter and the key through the portal, entrusting them to the men we encountered.
Also, yeah, really ballsy move, like to three guys you've never seen before. One of them being a two-headed, like walking on 2 feet dragon.
You were born with an unusual gift, you see. Upon learning of it, Preservation sought to subject you to
Oh, so the
experiments.
echo.
An unusual gift. The echo, I dare say.
Her echo isn't really that great though.
Our people, the Milala. Are there any ways I might learn more about them?
There are, such as visiting the cavern inside the volcano. Our ancient homeland has been recreated there. While it's intended to serve as an entertaining diversion, it ought to teach you a thing or two about our history and traditions.
Cool.
May we go there? Selfish though it may be, I should love to learn of my ancestors.
We're here to kill this person, and we know because I'm playing the game and I have to unlock the quest for it, but to their knowledge, they don't really know how much time it's going to take for her to kind of complete her slumber where, like, we're even able to do all this. Yeah, fuck it, you know. Also, let's stay a couple nights in a hotel.
By all means.
You know, let's buy some bathing suits and just crash here in this little water park area. Hot springs or whatever you want to call it. All right. Yeah, I'm just too logical. Right. That's it. We're not going to do anything else. All right, so I guess we're going to learn about her people, which I'm guessing that's what those 4 screens we're going to have. Sorry, my turkey is about to expire. All right. Dope. Oh, cool. Hey, I was right, and I didn't even do it. When is the Halloween quest up? Is that tomorrow? I'll have you know, I love the My Chemical Romance. All right.
Finished at last. God, I'm exhausted.
If the legend is true, the Malala were refugees from the source.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
What is this relic of theirs that can bridge worlds? Who made it? And to what end?
You know it's going to be some Asian bullshit.
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery.
God, the way they walk.
By augmenting it with electrope, Preservation did succeed in opening a portal. Yet they could never grasp how they had managed to do so, much less the underlying principles of the technology. To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, let alone who imbued the key with its power, when they did so, or why. But remember this. The key is a tool, and like all tools, in and of itself, it is a force for neither good nor evil. Once taken in hand, however, its capacity for both is made plain. In delivering one man, it may doom another, making a lie of its bearer's every good intention.
As did Preservation, Queen Sveen seeks to wield the key in the name of those she loves, and in so doing, makes her people party to the destruction of countless souls.
Yeah, because she's a fucking bitch.
We have told you all we can. To be able to share this with you at the last, it feels as though we fulfilled our purpose.
You've come to shut down the terminal.
Look at these self-aware, sentient motherfuckers.
Yes, we have. But perhaps there's another way, one that doesn't require the terminal's deactivation.
For the longest time, we've sought a means to erase ourselves before our knowledge could be used for ill. And in you, we have found it. So press on. Press on, and don't look back.
Yeah, like, did Sphene ever ask if all these people want to be ageless immortals, that just them being around means that countless, lives had to be lost?
I will.
Like, what the fuck? I guess, like, it's...
Ask you one last
It's not
question.
so hard to believe if, like, Sphene really is, like this kind of mission-driven version of her past self, and, like, that's why she's so illogical.
Of course, my dear.
The earring. Why did you leave it with me?
Because, Kryl, we wanted to see you again. This may seem self-serving, but we wanted to leave a trace of ourselves with you.
One thing I don't really understand, too, just kind of speaking of them coming out of, like, the portal, I get that the relic and, the electrope allowed them to basically open up portals to other worlds, but how did that appear in the source? Like, how was all that electrope even able to be discovered? Not able to be discovered, but how did it, like, materialize in our world?
A hint to guide you to us, so that we could live in hope.
Because it almost seems like, is it just like a small section of a reflection in the source? Like, they just took like a little, like let's call it like a little bubble of it and just make it magically appear in the source. Because I'm still a little confused about that. Like, how much of, like, the portal is an actual portal, like, where it sends you to, like, a different reflection, or is this just a section of a different reflection that actually exists in our world? I don't know, maybe they did actually clarify this, but do you get what I'm saying? Like, the fact that there's, like, this huge, well built up electrope powered facility that houses the portal that gets you to that area. I don't know. I'm just still a little foggy on that.
We've dreamed of this day for so long, but now that it's become reality, we wonder if we deserve to enjoy it.
It's almost like, think about it this way. It's super, like, dumbing it down, but it's almost like there was two different pizzas. All right, I'm going to explain it in pizzas. Somebody right in the middle of the pizza before it's cut, they cut out a little circle of one pizza, and then they place it on top of the other pizza. So do we just have a chunk of that reflection that exists on that pizza? Do you get what I'm saying? Or is it a magical portal that teleports you from one pizza to the other? I think that's what it is. I think, like, that's the whole meaning behind, like, it looks like there's, like, walls. Was it to escape the lightning, or did they escape to an area with the lightning? I think that might be what it was.
Naught but the best for you. Yet,
What kind of pizza? One of them's a white pizza.
in our absence,
And the other one is it's one of those fancy pizzas with, like, apple jam and arugula on it. Those real, just terrible West Coast pizzas. All farm to table. That's what's going wrong with this country.
So,
They're putting cranberries on my pizza.
you entrusted me to a good man.
Thin crust, regular crust, or cheesy crust. I'm actually partial to
He
thin.
raised me as his
But I will say, if it's like a really good, like either like a tavern style or a bar style pizza, I could go with a thicker crust too. if it's like really well done. Cheesy crust is just, that's only what the chains do. I've never seen a mom and pop place do those. I feel like they look down on those. Those like the fat American pizzas. New York or Detroit style. Well, New York is like the big, thin, floppy pizzas. And Detroit is like the fat, essentially like pan style. I prefer New York over Detroit, but my favorite type, I guess I would say, is kind of more just like a traditional type pizza that has like a crisp crust. New York is kind of, there's not always a ton of like crispiness, but it could be.
What's more,
I could talk about pizza all fucking day.
I've been blessed with the finest comrades anyone could have. It's thanks to you that I am here now, hale and happy. So please, be at peace. Be at peace.
So what were you talking about that led us to pizza?
Father.
I was asking the question, or just putting it out there. I'm trying to kind of figure out how the whole, it seems like electrope encased area that Sphene and her people, the Alexandrians, existed in. So I get it. We went to the Sky Deep cenote, and we were able to eventually uncover this portal. Is that portal actually take us to a different reflection, or does that allow us to enter in to just a small section of a reflection that's actually has been teleported to the source? Do you get what I'm saying? Because if it was just a portal, like let's say it was just a portal, there was nothing else about it, you know, why did all that outside area, like that big built up facility that housed the portal, why was that in the source? Do you get it? Is it possible that what was ended up in the source, like where we actually connect, was that a chunk of the reflection? And I was using the analogy that it's like, I don't know, now I'm just hungry. I was using the analogy that there are two pizzas. Was it just a portal that lets you go from one pizza to the other? Or was it somebody cut a big section or a small section of one pizza, picked it up, placed it on top of another pizza, and that just exists there? So like, you get what I'm saying? It's almost like this little enclosed version of maybe what wasn't destroyed in that reflection. I don't know if it might just be that maybe I just didn't dive enough into it. Maybe I could find the answers if I read a little bit more dialogue or did side quests, but from what I can recall, I don't think they really fed it to us, no pun intended, very well. The whole, how the portal came to be, like, if it is, I mean, yeah, I'm totally fine with being wrong. I may have missed a crucial piece of information, but to my understanding is I don't think we know how it happened to get here in the source. I mean,
Maya, our dearest
oh, Maya.
Maya, we love you more than life itself.
That's your new name.
Maya. My name is Maya.
I actually really like this part of the story, honestly. Like, there's so much unknown about Kryl. I feel like they went through all the other Scions, and finally they're like, all right, you get a chance too. Next up, it's Tataru. Tataru's next. Isn't it messed up how they put all the Lalafels last?
Are you sure about this? You can leave the terminal to us, you know.
No, I must do this. Kryl Maya Baldessian must press on.
Was Maya your middle name?
Press on and...
Or did you just, like, declare that?
Farewell, Father.
Farewell.
Well, that's it for her arc. All right. It's yeah, honestly, I don't mind this. I think they've fleshed out. You said you wanted it short and sweet. I think she's just adding them to her given name, Kryl having been her name most of her life, presumably given to her by Balgruff, or whatever his name was, Galif Baldessian. Yeah. No, I don't mind it, honestly. All right, so she picked up Pictomancy, and that's why she felt comfortable with going with us. Where's Erinville? Why is she a cunt? I could go into detail. Pretty much, to just summarize, Minfilia's adoptive mother, she was indirectly responsible for the her and her guy that she was with, the previous leader of the Goldsmith Guild. They were indirectly responsible for the death of Minfilia's father, and pretty much over the years, I guess, at some point ends up taking good. He needed to die. I don't really think he was a bad guy. He was actually doing good. He was a spy. But anyway, a spy, like for the good guys. He was like a double agent. She adopts Minfilia and then proceeds to, after the great calamity happens, just like goes MIA and just doesn't make herself known until she's done, I don't know, doing her shit. She just comes off like very, very selfish. Just to kind of summarize it, there's a few things I could get into detail, but I'm not going down there. All right. Yeah, not a really good parent.
You know how to do it.
Pretty self-centered.
I do.
I mean, there might be some information in 1.0 that contradicts or maybe explains things, but I have yet to see it. And what I have seen, like, just kind of paints her in general, kind of just like, okay, so she's like an old lady now or whatever. Like, just leave her alone. I'm like, no, she's a bitch. Blast it. Oh, so there's still a volcano here. See ya. They need to add some new hairstyles. It's like, I don't care if it clips. I will make glamours around it. If they just had like a really long, like, hair style, like where it's like almost down your back. What are you doing? He's just been off doing his thing, I guess. Not really helping. Fucking backpack. I'm sick of his shit. Your mom's dead. Just deal with it. Fucking pussy. I mean, I wouldn't really feel too bad about it because it seems like a lot of the people that we've spoken to, they're aware that they're dead and they kind of want to die. Like, not like basically cease to exist. Like, that's like what kind of kills me with this whole thing. Like, it seems like there's some of the people we've spoken to, they're like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine if I disappear. It's cool. Been alive for a long time. All right, last one. Yeah, we're just delete Hrothgar from the game. I don't really participate in that whole thing. I don't know if like I would delete them. It's almost like chicken or the egg. I kind of want to delete like the people that make Hrothgar weird more than Hrothgar themselves. On paper, they're not bad, but when people start talking about wanting to put Hrothgar beans in their mouth, it's like, all right, well, I think that's enough Final Fantasy XIV for today. That's where your memories are stored. Okay, so that makes sense. I left it for last so I could guide you for as long as possible. Very thoughtful of me, yes? Dude, don't be a dick. If you actually liked your mother and you found out that she was dead, but you have this weird opportunity to like spend time with her, why wouldn't you take that? Hey, Aaronville, stop being such a dickwad. I don't know. I guess like he's processing it in his own way, but I feel like the way that, yeah, Kasiwa isn't only his mother, she's his mentor as well. That can only make it harder for him to say goodbye. Yeah, but wouldn't you, okay, so wouldn't you want to spend the time like in a little bit more positive of a way? I'm not saying you guys have to like fucking hug and cry and all that, but I don't know. Maybe not be such a dick. It's like, I'm mad at you, Mom. You're dead. Yeah, that makes sense. Checks out. I'm pissed as hell that we're not gonna be able to ride these ever again. Looks fun as hell.
If I could have everyone's attention, I know we have pressing business, but I'd like to say a few words. Before I died, I had 2 wishes. The first was to see who my Eleneshpia would become. I would say that wish has been fulfilled.
Oh no, what's her other one?
Indeed, it has. For the boy who once shunned company has returned a somewhat sociable man, surrounded by wonderful friends.
So it's kind of strange. I don't know if this was always in his design or if they just kind of, he fell into this role. I didn't get the vibe that Aaronville in Endwalker was kind of like this sort of like, not like super grumpy character, but like slightly grumpier character who yeah, didn't like company. If anything, I would say I always felt like the Gleaners were pretty social. Or I'm sorry, not social. We're pretty antisocial. They were very, very task oriented. They always seemed like our interactions with them. But he was willing to speak with us and actually, like, you know, get us some information and shit. So this whole kind of like crotchety grandpa thing, I don't know if that came out when Wu Klamat came around. It's just a defense mechanism when I don't know, that thing comes to see you. My other desire is pizza. Oh, that could be.
Mentor both. I couldn't be more proud. As for my second wish, that was to see all manner of nature that I had never seen before.
Like Man Bear Pig?
I hoped to explore every corner of the world and there find thriving life. But I didn't even get to see all of Tural, did I? Never enough hours in a day, or days in a year, or years in a life.
Kakiwa.
Kakiwa. Well, time to unplug this baby.
Don't give me that look. Though, admittedly, I did go and spoil the mood. Apologies. What I was so poorly trying to work up to asking was this. I want you to help me fulfill my second wish.
Why are we doing this? I know I keep harping on this, guys, but holy shit. Why are the Warriors of Light, the Scions, why are we suddenly fucking Make-A-Wish for all these random characters that we didn't know before this expansion even came to fruition? Unplug them, kill the queen, save the realms. That's all.
I have a good feeling about this place. There is so much here I've never seen.
We're doing more
before.
Make-A-Wish wishes than like John Cena and The Rock put together.
We'd love to see it with you.
I thought you
Alright,
might
well,
say that.
let's do it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Windspath Gardens is home to a collection of flora and fauna that once thrived on the continent.
Well, at least Kasiwa and the other two were family to your companions. I agree. I think the first two, that was a stretch, but that just goes to show how there really wasn't a ton of substance. I mean, I know they tried to force a little bit of the relationship with Wuklamat's nursemaid, Namika, I think that was her name. But the other guy, I mean, come on. Like, we knew Moonbreeder longer than we knew that guy. And Moonbreeder, I'm pretty sure did she die in one patch or was it 2 patches technically? Either way, yeah.
Like the rest of living memory, I haven't explored it in earnest. Controlling my vessel demanded all of my attention. But at long last, I'll get to meet the creatures here. Wrap things up with a perfect little adventure.
So when she said control my vessel,
shall we?
does she mean like actually make it so she has like the free will? Because it seems like a lot of people are kind of just going with the motions, sort of like with that knight guy. He didn't know like anything about us, and then like, you know, it started to kind of come out. Same thing with Namika, actually. Kryle's parents were already like aware, it seemed like. I think that's what she's getting at.
Absolutely not. We're to grant you your wish, and then what? You leave. You cannot ask that of me.
Bro.
Oh, Alan Neshpir. Please understand. I just want it to end on a happy note. Not only for myself, but for all of us.
Yeah, why are you being such a bitch? Your
Better
ma's
that than
dead.
a sad goodbye, surely.
So this whole thing is kind of crazy. So if what's his name? Zoreal Jaw, the first promise, old blue lizard dude. If he didn't enact like the partnership with Sphene, and what I believe, that's what triggered the whole teleporting everybody in that area to that other reflection. So that's how Namika went from basically being in that like western style town area that we were in to all of a sudden when that big dome appeared. Actually, the dome is probably, well, no, the dome wasn't. Never mind. I was gonna go somewhere with it, but no. Everyone in that vicinity got magically teleported into this different reflection where times moves at a much faster rate in comparison to the source. That sucks, because like imagine you're just like chilling in your home, and then all of a sudden you're in this like weirdly hostile area, and you're completely cut off from the world that you grew up in. Didn't have a choice. It's not like she's like, hey, I'm gonna go visit there. No, like it just happened. It's almost like tragic if you think about it. All right. Cool. It actually is a pretty cool area, but don't get too attached to it. It's gonna all disappear. Just like my dad. Oh shit. See? There you go, Aaronville. You guys have some stuff to talk about, Mr. Gleaner. I do feel kind of bad. She's trying to have a positive memory, and he's being a fuddy-duddy. All right. Battle Dance. Battle Dance is the best stat in the entire game. Change my mind. All right. Oh man, you didn't get that with Emmett. Fuck. There's still people right now talking about how great Emmett is. They like want to ship the wool with Emmett. Emmett is a likable character. And unlikable, obviously, during certain sections. Now, it's hard to say who I think was the best villain in this game. There were some pretty good ones. Even like minor villains that had like only partial like arcs, like they were pretty good. One villain I thought I was gonna really like was Golbez. I wasn't a big fan of Golbez actually, but I fucking love the Void storyline. I don't know what my dogs are doing. It sounds like there's fucking Mario Kart going on outside my door. They're like chasing each other or something. A large scalekin. But it has a rodent-like form and walks on all fours. Oh. Uh-oh. It's a beastkin. No, it's a scalekin. Alright. Let's go follow these two nerds. Timberman. The names are getting really good too. Like, what should we call this one? We already came up with a couple names. There was Giant Tree Fuck You. There was the Jolly Green Giant. Let's just call him Timberman. Oh. I've never actually seen those things' faces up close. That's what they look like, I guess. You're both right. There you go. Oh, no. Let's capture it and dissect it. I'm gonna say it has a pointy snout. Tim, the Timberman Taylor. The whole the names of stuff too. I think sometimes you don't necessarily get a good chance to take it all in, but there's some doozies in this game for the different enemies. The Fairy Kingdom of the First. Well, too bad you won't be able to see it because you're dead. You are dead. You died. You are dead. You knew Galef? It was when Galef came to Tural to investigate the Golden City. I happened to have business with Gulul Jaja, so we went in Tuliyola. Oh wow, look at that. You guys met in Tuliyola. And Galef is actually Aaronville's dad. My fussy bun bun was growing up door and withdrawn. It was when I was at my wit's end that I recalled your grandfather's story about gleaners. Okay. All right. There you go. All right, well, let's get it over with. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go to a museum. That it is. Huh. It's, what are these animals called? Capybara, I think? I think that's what they're... You can do New Game Plus and it will go back to how it was. Yeah, capybara. Got it. That would be kind of cool. Yeah, just to kind of change it back to a certain point. It would just look a lot more fun because they... Ah, this is the last one. I think this is the last one. I'm so ready. I'm ready. Because that means we're really close to being done. Alright. I get to ride a capybara. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. Now this is a game. This is the shit. Oh, are we gonna get this thing as a mount? Kind of like we did with the Heidelin dog? I can show you a world. Let's not ask how they're flying. They just ate a bunch of bean burritos before we got on, and that's it, actually. That was it? This is pretty cool. Alright, well. Fun. Fussy Bun Bun. All right. It's going to get sad now because we're going to have to pull the plug. Okay. All right, well. I don't know. He's being a little bit of a bitch right now. Oh, actually I have to talk to you. Okay, this one actually I feel like is going to be a little sad because she's been a pretty significant portion of the like the last third of the game.
No, I'm selling it short. This was even better. And that's because I was able to share this adventure with my darling boy. Well, this is as far as I can go. As for the rest...
Just stop. You're doing it again. Deciding everything by yourself and then disappearing.
Uh-oh.
Elaneshpia, you're my pupil, so you ought to understand. Everything that lives must one day die, and that which has died isn't meant to return. This is the way of nature.
Yeah.
Mine is an unnatural existence, and I've suffered it only because I had to unmake this twisted mausoleum. But now that brave souls have appeared to whom I might entrust my mission, I may finally embrace the end. Can't you be happy for me?
Yeah, seriously. Like, if she's suffering, because remember, time flows differently here. We don't even know how long they've, like, been here.
How could I be happy?
That does suck, though, if you think about it. Like, you're just, like, chilling and you get teleported into this hostile area. Like, Namiko was, like, she actually lived in, like, the, like, you know, she served the family, so I'm sure she didn't actually live out there. But she happened to just be traveling, I guess, and got sucked up into it.
Scared that I'd be trapped inside the barrier forever and denied the thrill of discovery for all my days. Your coming gave me courage and comfort, Elaneshpia. More than you know. And now here I stand, unburdened and free. In this moment, the happiest.
I don't know why. Every time I hear unburdened, never mind. Yeah. All right. This is something only you can do. I'll say that. Come on, man.
As you wish, Mother. I'll continue what you began.
There you go. Maybe tell her you love her.
Of course. Leaving home has broadened my horizons. I've met my friends and found this place.
I don't know if you're still on Baby Smell, but this is just what I've heard, just kind of murmurs about it. I don't know if it's actually 100% true. That originally Erenville was never actually intended to be anything more than what we got in Endwalker, but I guess a lot of people liked his character. Is that correct? Like, they kind of just like flexed him in, kind of.
I bid you leave your dreams with me.
I wouldn't say last minute, but yeah, pretty much. I mean, after you get reception from Endwalker, in a lot of cases, I feel like the story would already have been like getting finished fairly soon after Endwalker came out for the story for Dawntrail.
And no, I'll go where you couldn't go, and do what you couldn't do. I will.
Maybe say I love you. Just
look at you, all grown up and dependable.
Maybe just one I love you. Oh shit, is she taller than him?
Yet with so much more ahead.
I forgot about that.
Experiences await you, each a lesson of its own.
The women, yeah, that's right. The women are technically bigger. You played Final Fantasy 16. How close am I to the end? You're in the free cities. Could you give me a little bit more information on the free cities? Like where in the free city? Like, give me an arc. Like, what did you just do? Because to be perfectly honest, I completely forgot the free city.
So come what may, Hold your head high and carry on with conviction.
Because I'm thinking of like my brain is like split between 3 potential areas you could be, because I don't remember a lot of the areas. I just remember how much it hurt when it felt like they cut my heart out of my chest, and then Yoshi P took a shit on it.
And
That's all I
wherever your
really
journeys
remember.
take you, keep me close to your heart, will you?
We just arrived. We're supposed to rescue whatever people are alive, and also Bade was going to put the finishing touches on her boat. Okay. Yeah, you're getting there. You're closing in. If you don't do any side quest content, basically once the boat is completed, that's like you're definitely past like the last third. Maybe I would call it like the last quarter of the game, because the whole last area, it's kind of big, but it's pretty desolate, so you get through it pretty quick.
I should like to be there.
So I'd say like about a
See
quarter.
what I haven't seen.
The halfway point, I believe, would be when you go. I can't remember the area, the country that worships Titan. Like when you go there, basically everything post Sid. No, maybe post Sid is like first third. Yeah, it's hard to say. I'm a little fuzzy because it's been a while. Dalmik, yeah. That's like maybe more. Maybe that's more of like a third than a half. But yeah, if you're doing quests, that does kind of add some time. Well, and hunts too, which you should be doing. Those are the people that, yeah. No, I understand. That's the people that do that worship Titan. Damn, dude, these two. They're getting a heartfelt reunion. Finally.
Now, run along. And never forget that you're my
Oh
pride
man, this shit's sad.
and joy.
Yeah, I basically, after I finished the game, I actually really liked that story as a whole, but I have yet to actually do. I think they did like a major update like a week or two after I finished. There's like different glamoring options, and then I know that the DLC came out. I didn't get into the DLC because I don't know, at that point I think I was just either I was split between different things I was playing or time or whatever, but I don't know if I'm going to get back to it. The DLC does seem like it would be interesting, though. Kind of don't like that the DLC was even a DLC. I think it seems like there was like this big, like, hey, where the fuck is Leviathan thing? So, yeah, I was kind of almost more annoyed. I'm like, really? You want me to pay for this additional? Like, I don't know if I'm going to do that.
I trust you all.
See that, guys? I am capable of closing the wallet. I know you guys think, oh, King's always spending money, buying DLCs, buying deluxe versions of games and pre-orders. I can close the wallet. Very rarely, but I can. Yeah, that was kind of rough. I know I talked about Final Fantasy 16 during that whole scene, but, you know, hey. Them's the breaks. Yeah, this is kind of fucked up the more you think about it. Oh, let's see what she has to say. One last thing. Yeah. Last minute feels they're trying to pull out of you. I'm not going to be sad when we kill Sveen. Fuck that bitch. Alright. Let's get it. What are you, Oh shit, she gonna watch us the whole time? Damn. It's basically everything's gone. You're done. Oh no, is she gonna be the last one to go? Yeah, make it real drawn out. Oof. I actually feel sad about this one. I liked her as a character.
That makes all of them.
With Kryle's parents, not so much, just because they didn't really, like, we didn't have a ton of interaction with them, or really any, actually.
Terminal to become vulnerable when it's about to initiate fusion. And then we strike.
Cool. It's weird. There's like still like water. And like the flowers are still here. And like the plants and all that. What I was gonna say, Baby Smell, is what do you think about the combat system?
We are entering the final phase of world bridging. Repeat.
Oh, wasn't that nice?
Final phase of world bridging.
She waited right till we were done to actually do this. The combat system in 16, I think between that and probably like 7 Rebirth is fantastic. In a Square Enix game, probably some of the best. And it's not like the kind of like just like sort of stupid fun that would be you'd get in like a Kingdom Hearts game, because like Kingdom Hearts 3, hated the story, absolutely dog shit story, but really liked the combat system. But I feel like with 16 and 7 is 7 Rebirth, you have to be like, you actually have to like be pretty good, I feel like, to kind of pull off shit in like a really cool manner. But 16, I felt like, is one of the best combat systems I've ever played. So satisfying too. I mean, the endorphins that get released when you do shit is insane.
We thank you for your patience.
Wait, it's already begun?
Yeah, it's already begun, Wook Lamont. Maybe you shouldn't have fucking been on vacation. Okay? Maybe she'd actually take shit seriously. I want to know how, this person feels about cotton candy. No, fuck them. Unplug their asses. We gotta go do stuff. You stupid bitch. Do you know the level cap in 16? I want to say it was 50. No. Was it 50? I feel like it's 50. It's been a minute. I'm pretty sure it's not 100. Well, wait a second. I think it's 50. And I think it actually goes up to 100 if you do New Game Plus. Which, by the way, New Game Plus is interesting because New Game Plus unlocks the level cap, and I think it goes up to 100, but everything starts off at level 50. And it completely changes the enemies that you meet. They're a lot harder. They're different. They have different mechanics. So, yeah. I'm pretty sure it can go to 100, though. Never did New Game Plus. I like how they put New Game Plus in. Like, I was actually going to do that after they fucking destroyed my soul. Isn't that Final Fantasy mode? No, I think that's... Final Fantasy mode, I think, is actually like the Weenie Hut Jr. version of it. I think New Game Plus you actually have to unlock after you beat the game. We'll carry out Cassiola's plan. Okay. To the Miso Terminal. Important. All right. So, if we're following the traditional RPG like path to the end, I think we're at the point where now it's time to kill God. Oh, is this going to be a dungeon first? Oh, it's going to be cool if it is. If our souls are transferred in their entirety, dying in that domain would be no different from dying outside of it. That's his answer to it. He just... All right, this is dope. All right, let's do it. So we're gonna finally beat the shit out of this chick. For those we have yet to meet, I guess. I would say like for like, I don't know, like a chicken sandwich or something. That would be my battle cry. Yeah, so Sphene has eliminated all the weak, pussified versions or aspects of herself, and now all that's left is Sphene the kill bastard. I'm so tired of the whole killing God shit. Final Fantasy manages to make killing a celestial being into a mundane thing. Yeah, that's kind of how Final Fantasy is, but it's hard not to, because they've done just about everything, you know? Like, I really didn't think there was going to be like a end of days situation in this, because everyone was kind of saying it's going to be more chill, but chill would be like no end of days, but I mean, whatever. Alexandria, let's fucking go. So, all right. What do you mean my portrait's not working? Ooh. This is cool. So this is the Alexandria of old. Alright, so that's what it was like. Here, let me check something real quick.
To the memories of better days.
Alright. Because it's something to do with the portraits here. See, I hate the like the outfit, the all one piece outlet issues that you have. So like I'll unequip this. I'm basically just gonna put it back on. Save it. Save the portrait. Even though no changes were done, I don't know how many times this has happened. It's so fucking frustrating. But whatever. There. Back to it. Duty support. Alright, so as usual, first run is always gonna be with the Scions. See what they have to say. I like that they're not making me see that cutscene again though. Alright. This is cool.
To the memories of better days, I bid farewell.
To the memories of better days I bid farewell. Why would you bid farewell? Don't you want better days, or are you saying like it's time to get fucking hard?
Princess Fiend is here.
The Princess Airship. It's weird. So were there always these tanks, like the? Did it always look like this, or is this kind of like the fusing of like the future and the past? Okay. Are you really gonna wall me already? Don't wall me, bro. Shit, I didn't mean that. Alright. I gotta change the positioning of that. Well, I started doing single target, so let me just at least finish it up. And then go back to this.
Allow me.
Don't wall me, bro. Real quick. Let me just look at this. There we go. Just wanted to change my monitor resolution. Something's going on with it today. It's not as crisp on my end. I don't think it's anything to do with my output. I think it's something to do with the monitor itself.
If I smile, it is because you all smile for me.
Alright. Alright, let's get all our health back now. People are running away. Yeah, healings are going pretty well. I mean, I know I'm a warrior, so it's pretty easy, but we're going kind of light on the cooldowns just to see. I think it's just, it's something about that middle level of every expansion when you get into those, like, you know, like the fives. Like healing, or just really the dungeons just hit harder. I think it's just like the way that the game kind of like sinks you, you know? Okay. Could I have pulled you? Or was that linked to the others dying? Siphon? How about you siphon these nuts? Actually, that sounded kind of weird. Whatever. It fits. Don't even act like you guys don't siphon nuts. This is where it really becomes apparent that you're not running with people. Because, yeah. These guys definitely don't use tome gear. Especially fucking Cryle. Oh. Whoa! What's going on? Oh shit. Oh no. I did something that made my time suboptimal. Antivirus. See, that's a good thing. So what are you doing? You just giving the stage the suck? More suck? This is a cool looking enemy. I like it a lot. Definitely unique. Foreign entity removal initiated. And what is that gonna do? Alright, so probably shouldn't go there. Oh, that's cool. So you gotta follow the plus signs. Oh no. Okay, so... Okay, well, this is fucked. I'm actually gonna get my ass kicked because I'm catching all these. I was trying to predict what I think it wanted to do, and that didn't go. So now I have 4 fucking stacks. This is gonna... I might actually want to home game it up. Yeah, just with the 4 stacks. Okay, so we'll do better next time, now that we kind of know. So we have to watch what they end up doing. Here, so you're going to go to this one first. And then that's the cross, so get out of there. Oh, shit. I got killed. Oh, my God. Okay. So, should have paid attention. The order. God. I died to a first boss for the first time, like... I don't know. I don't want to say ever, but maybe. Okay. So yeah. Mechanics are becoming a little bit more complex, but shouldn't be anything too crazy. Alright, let's start working on this. Alright, so when it does the foreign entity removal, you want to watch all of those. So it went from that side, so this one's going to go circle first. Okay, and then that's going to be a cross, another circle, and then another cross. Oh, but you got to watch out for that too. Cool. Alright, so... I'm a quick learner. We're alright. I don't think this one we really have to worry about. Alright. So that tank attack, I don't know if it's a good... I probably don't need to stack it with the rest. Alright, so that's cross, circle. Shit. Now go here. Then go here. Then over here. And then there. Okay. We got it. Shit. I don't think that actually does anything, though, if you get hit by that. Alright, so I guess they have to stack without me. That's what that's supposed to mean. I really like the new gameplay mechanics and stuff. So far, everything's been really cool. Alright, we're going to do this one more time. Alright, so we got cross, cross, circle. Oh, over here. We'll get this. Fuck. Alright. Yeah. There. Yeah, the problem is we're not really getting a ton of heals. Alright, well, I'm... God, you guys need to get out of the way. Yeah, I feel like I'm trying to actually go with my rotation, but it's hard when you're running around. Yeah, it's not Graha's fault. He's not really trying to heal us when we're, you know, he's trying to save his own ass. Alright, so cross... circle. Yeah, that was actually really cool though. Pretty fun.
You are my people, and I will protect you.
Alright, so are these going to be reskins?
The painful memories of war I lay to rest.
This is literally the last Endwalker dungeon all over again, like that end of days shit. Let me just see what this looks like real quick. I feel like that's a reskin. I feel like I've seen these, but maybe it's new. I don't know. Anyway, it is. Yeah, they look pretty similar to what we've seen in the past. Hey, a treasure chest. I'm sure no one's gonna gank me while I'm picking this up. Oh, they didn't actually. That's pretty cool. Who are you guys? You fucking freaks. Hey, these guys are friendly. No, they're not. Alright. Well. Alright. Yeah, hold still. Wait, why are they holding still? Blood wedding. Blood wedding. Oh, that's cool. So I just realized these guys, they're right from out of Final Fantasy 13. There's some flying Lassie that look exactly like that. Oh no, you're not gonna hurt that person, are you? Okay. You're not gonna let me go through here? Yeah. Alright. Would be pretty cool if you did though. I just realized these guys too, they're from 13 as well. There's a lot of borrowed assets I see a lot from 13. Which is cool. I mean, enemy designs I think were unique in OG 13. Now I know 13 gets a bunch of hate. I actually really like 13. I didn't like 13-2. This is also from 13. Or Lightning's Return of Lightning, whatever. Lightning's Return, I think. Yeah, I wasn't ever a big fan of those, but OG I thought wasn't bad. No. DPS, I do kind of miss having normal people, but this just allows me to take my time and like look around and stuff, which is pretty cool. Gasp! Lightning. Oh. Is that how she dies? Huh. Oh. So that was the the knight, I can't remember his name. So he was in there? Or what? Yeah, I think we're gonna see how she died in this whole little reenactment. Whoa! Is that Pepsi Man? It might be the same Pepsi Man model. Who doesn't love a good Pepsi Man? Electro wave. What's that gonna do? Is that a party wide? Disassembly. Okay. Alright, Pepsi Man, what are you up to? Okay. So, gonna go to the other side or no? Okay. I think we're good. Alright, so where is this gonna go? Oh, shit. Alright, well. Okay. Shit, I'm paralyzed. Alright. Well, that's not very nice, Pepsi Man. Oh shit. Gotta watch where I'm going. Boop. Oh, shit. God damn it. I didn't want to land it on Wu Klamat, and I made me go right back into that bullshit. Alright. Oh no, I'm stunned. Every time I'm about to get away. Yeah, that's annoying. Alright, well, let's pop some coolies so we don't die. Oh, that didn't actually do that much. Fucking Bukoman. You know what? I'm gonna start carrying stuff over to the other people. I don't care anymore. Alright, gotta see where this is going. So that's over there. Shit! This is mine! Graha! What are you doing, man? There you go. Just dropping stuff on me. Yeah, the mechanics are, oh, don't jump into it. The mechanics are definitely more complex, which is cool. Shit, I almost got hit by that. And blind is, you know, always a fun time. But really, it's not so bad. Damn, Wuklamat. The leg breaks. It's not so bad once you get the hang of it. But yeah, every single time I'm like, oops, didn't mean that. Alright, so this is after the war is over, the final battle.
Endless.
So this is after everything is fuckled. The music in this one has been good too. Okay. Did they just become enemies?
Allow me.
What are these? The hell? What? Assholes? Oh, well, it's a wall anyway. Alright. we go. Got this back. This guy's over here. He's just like, hey, the world might be over, but I gotta count these pieces of lumber.
They've done it! They preserved the Queen!
Preserve the Queen's what?
We can't give up! Not until we keep complete!
Her butt? And bring it over here. Actually, I'm gonna fight him over here in this area, if it's okay with all of you. Shit. I went right into that. It's the only thing I don't like about Primal Rend. Sometimes it puts me into the bad areas.
Hold on.
Let's pop one of these. There you go. Pop it. I've noticed my my R2 when I double click it, it's like making this squeaky noise and it doesn't always activate. Sometimes I'll have to do it a couple times. I'm kind of annoyed if I already have to get another controller. This is going to be now my third PlayStation 5 controller. Kind of annoying. If you could, you know, not do that. Alright, let's hurry up and get this so I can get this Primal Rend. I'm probably gonna miss it. Oh, cool. The Eliminator. Yeah, I'm probably gonna run out. Yeah. Thanks for nothing, shit fucking game. Alright, so pretty much this is gonna be the last. Yeah, it's a cool area. I like it. You can see I'm stalling for my inner release. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, so you're accumulating energy. What does that mean? Alright. So what's that gonna do? Alright, so you're gonna do that side next. Alright. Alright, so what's that now doing? So the hand's over there. It's gonna do... You guys are going over here. Oh shit, I didn't see that there's one behind me. Fuck. Alright. Gotta pay attention. Alright, so hand's over there now. Stop running towards me, man. Staccarino? I could do that. So what is this now? Oh, this is new. Do we have to kill these? Yeah. Alright, so now we have to get out of here. Alright. Fuck. Shit, I'm getting this debuff because Wuklumat keeps running things over to me. I'm just gonna let you guys start dying, honestly. You guys kind of suck. Oh, didn't mean that, but okay.
Initiating final attack protocol.
Alright. Alright, bring you back over here. Is this north? I think it is.
Receiving annihilation.
Oh. Alright, is this gonna hit me? Alright, so we're on this side. Looks like you don't follow up. Which is nice. Elimination. Alright. What is going on? God damn it. I guess I was just barely over. I was trying to, like, figure out what you're trying to do there. Shit. Primal Rend! Or not, that wasn't Primal Rend. I was trying to, like, get out one last attack, but I should probably focus on, you know, living. Yeah, let's do that. We're almost there. 3 stacks, I'm good. Okay, so this time I actually have to, Fuck you, crap. Oh. God damn it, I was so focused on Cryo that I, Yeah, the mechanics, they're definitely becoming more and more advanced. Like, for a regular dungeon, you know, I guess it's just repetition, you know, but, I like it. I like it. It's making things more challenging. Because I feel like most dungeons, I didn't really feel, the least bit of challenge in it until, well, actually, like, kind of now. Maybe it's just because I don't play a ton of like the regular dungeon runs. So what does that look like? Here, let's see. I don't know. Could just be I suck. Oh, it's this. Okay, just kind of like a purple reskin of I want to say that was some Shadowbringers tome gear. Like the Crypt Lurker. Like a set. No, not the Crypt Lurker. Was it the Crypt? Whatever. It's one of those. Another reskin. Let's go. What is it? Hey, this looks like we're about to have a trial.
Steen! Steen, listen to me, please!
Are we still trying to reason with her?
I'm afraid she's gone.
Synchronization will soon be complete.
We already killed everybody, so you might as well just like give up, because who are you trying to protect at this point? Oh god, she's gonna transform. Yep. So this is Super Sphinx.
Synchronization complete. Data for the Endless Sphere has been overwritten and reconfigured. All shall be well, henceforth and in perpetuity. Forever will I keep and cherish my people. To that end, I have removed the remaining checks upon my authority.
Your people are dead.
Gods!
Obstructions to the plan will be summarily removed.
Wait, I still have it set.
Be gone from my presence.
Oh no. Yay!
According to Eliminator's battle data, you pose the single greatest threat. As such, you will be erased, here and now.
Okay.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. If it were you, could you have found another way? With your strength, could you have held fast to that which is dear without sacrifice? Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you. Is that concern or suspicion? If things should take a turn for the worse, might I...
Is she gonna ask for help? I'm shutting you down. So this is it. This is the final boss of Dawntrail. I will say, the boss, the trial soundtracks have brought it. Already I'm hearing it. I'm like, this is gonna be a banger. But yeah, I don't know. For this like being a final boss, it feels kind of, I don't know. I'm not surprised at this point. The hell are you doing? You're gonna summon our homies? Alright, cool. So we'll run this with people. It will be probably go a lot smoother since we're gonna be running it with non-scions. Was there a reason that had to come out? She can absorb its energy, I guess. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. This is gonna be fun. So this is it. Oh yeah. All right.
The worlds have been bridged. Be at ease, everyone. Your ether will soon be replenished.
Let's go. All right. It is finally over. Queen Eternal.
I will suffer no interference. Disappear.
All right. Nice. I'm not the only new one, so that's cool. Or maybe they're just watching. All right. Do you want me to do it? All right. Let's focus on doing good. Alright, so you want to go on this side, and then just stay in here, right? Shit. I guess it's the whole side. Alright, well that's something. This is going to be in the middle. No, it's over here. Oh, okay, so you curve it. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Oh, I didn't mean that. Fuck. Alright. I think I got it. Coronation. What is that gonna do? Alright, so... Alright. Doesn't seem like you could outrun these. Oh no, you can't. Alright, so you're gonna do that one first. Shit, no, it's whenever the hand's up. Okay. Fuck. Okay, I thought whatever hand was down, that's what was gonna be. Alright, well. Let's do this. Alright. It's okay. We're gonna get through it. Whoa, 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 what the fuck? This shit is wild. Alright, so they're getting targeted. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, nothing behind us. Alright, good. Oh shit. Make sure you don't go too far. Shit! What did I do? I was like dead center. Fuck. Okay, well, I don't really know what I did. With that. Are you... That's the worst time to come up. Okay. Alright. Well, I hope I don't get revived at like the worst fucking time. I guess invincibility doesn't fucking matter. Alright. Holy shit. Alright. I'm not good with gravity. As you can see. How did you get it? Alright. Well, I have aggro. I guess even though I came back, I didn't have aggro. I just noticed. I didn't realize. I have no idea what's going on, man. This is so... Wow. I legitimately had no idea what to do. I was supposed to line up with a hole, I guess. Okay, there we go. Alright. Okay. Got it. Are we supposed to go over here first? So, up. Fuck! Shit. Alright, yeah. I was a little late on that one. I didn't realize I was gonna get dropped. Yeah. This one, honestly, maybe it's just because it's been a while or because it's like brand new, but yeah, I'm having a time. Alright. Alright, let's get some health back. Hurry up, quickly. Alright, so the other tank has the aggro, so we're good for now. Alright, what's gonna happen here? So we're at 50%. Shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. I had no idea what just happened. So we stacked. Holy fuck. Is this one actually hard? Or are we just getting very, very unlucky? I've basically been dead, like, this entire time. I don't know if I've ever wiped this much. Nah, I have. There's been some that have just been a fucking trek. Alright, I provoked. As soon as I saw... Oh my god. Yeah, I'm fucked. Alright, so in the center of this, right? Alright. So I have aggro. Make sure that we keep aggro. Oh my god. This shit's wild. Alright, so we're gonna go back to this mechanic. shit. Alright. Alright, are we good? I think so. Maybe? Alright. Alright, so this is the mechanic I think we had an issue with before. Down for the count, okay.
Is this a rift in reality? Has she lost control of the power?
Wait, what?
Sing! Listen to me!
Wait, what? Why is Wook Lamont here?
I understand. I do. And I know that you won't be swayed from your course.
Wait,
There's truly no other way
how did
to
Wook
resolve
Lamont
this.
get here?
Then face me. Not as a machine, but as the real you.
Huh.
Lamachi.
Anomaly detected in memory banks. Data for the MSQ partially restored.
This is what I desire, and I will not fail.
Okay.
I can't bear to lose them. Not again.
Alright.
Feel your pain as if it were my own.
What is that gonna do? Alright, so that's just...
At last, I think I know you. All of you.
How can
Alright.
you say that now?
Interesting.
It's over, Steen. We
So,
will
my question
stop
is,
you.
I'm like trying to pay attention, but I'm also asking like story-related questions. Like, how the fuck
I won't let
is
you.
Wook Lamont all of a sudden like stronger than us?
Will protect my people's happiness.
Leave that burden with us now.
Alright. Well, this shit's fucking epic, I
We
mean.
will bear it in your stead.
Wow. Alright. Well, I feel bad for the healers in our group. We did so bad. Like, I mean, honestly, it's just... yeah. Definitely make sure, give it out to the healers. Whew. That was it. Okay. Yeah, so that's wild. Wook Lamont somehow broke out of like the dimension that she was sent to.
Steen!
Your voice reached me, Lamachi.
Wow, dude. I know I say this, but like This right here is just more proof than anything else that we are not the main character. We are an afterthought.
Is it really you?
No, only in part. My memories as a living person are gone. I've been remade from those I had as an endless. However, I cannot remain long, for the Meso Terminal will soon cease to function. Once, you wanted to know me, Lamachi. Let my last act be to give an honest accounting. I am, above all, sorry for the suffering I've caused your people and mine. I am ultimately powerless against the inevitable, unable to do aught but visit harm upon the innocent. I am, in the end, a pitiful, selfish creature. One that should never have been created.
I agree. Whatever.
Our nations are worlds apart, but they feel so close. Who knows what we could have accomplished had we walked together towards a shared future. And yet, it could never be so. We each had our own to protect.
I don't know why we're sympathizing with her. Like...
If only I had met you when I was still alive, then perhaps.
Yeah, that makes sense, but it's the whole, like...
But it's no
her
use dwelling
unwillingness to
upon a
let
record
anyone,
that didn't
like, die
happen.
naturally. I get it, you know, like, it was in her programming or
Still,
whatever. But...
if there's one thing I hope you'll believe, it is this. Brief though it was, I treasured our time together.
Oh my god.
It pains me to think that its memory will disappear along with me. I know I have no right to ask this of you, but when I'm gone, my people, will you?
Wait, I thought all her people were killed.
We'll take care of them. Don't worry. And we will never forget the Endless. Neither them, nor the time we spent with you. So be free of your burdens, Sphene. And sleep well.
I will. Thank you.
Yeah. What were we saying?
Farewell, my beloved Alexandria.
All right, well, we're back. Man. Oh shit. So that's it. Okay.
So it was that the meso-terminal fell dark, and the Endless departed for oblivion's embrace. Their resplendent paradise was no more, as the memory sustaining it faded with the golden light.
So this is their original home, like their
Even
original
so,
reflection, I
in a
guess.
way, they live on.
And where we, the lightning area, I forgot what that was called. Heritage found, I think, was a reflection they escaped to. I don't actually know what portal goes where,
This
like what the
I
main
felt
portal
with
goes
conviction, as I
goes
basked in
to,
the
but
glow
I mean,
of a new dawn.
I'm kind of giving up on trying to understand the reflections in the portals. It's just kind of like, yeah. Oh god, is this that song? This might be the extended version, because we only heard like a small bit of it. Oh god, of course they're gonna have this as the ending. Alright, I'm gonna listen to this.
It remains to be seen how interdimensional fusion may have affected other reflections. Kryle's parents spoke of the power's capacity for both good and evil. I cannot help but wonder how Svin's deeds will be remembered by those they touched. The key that started it all was entrusted to the adventurer. Such an artifact certainly lies within the Scion's realm of expertise, and no objection was raised to their retaining it for research.
Huh. Interesting.
By order of Vau Kona, the Sky Deep cenote was placed under the strict watch of the Landscapt.
Oh, shit. You get redemption? Oh, I guess, yeah, if it's Wu Klamash. He's like,
With the
yeah,
mighty
everyone's my friend.
Bakujaja among their number, they shall not want for strength, even in Soralja's absence.
Alright. Except Zoralja was way stronger, just saying. Oh my god, this song sucks, dude.
Upon learning of their queen's passing, the people of Alexandria mourned and wept. Having devoted herself to sparing them sorrow, the sight might well have moved Sphene to tears.
Interesting. Okay, so
However,
the Alexandria
with Uklamat carrying on her legacy,
area.
I have faith that her subjects will know joy once more.
God, I have so many questions. Like, I wish I could pause. So that Alexandrian area. Oh shit, he's gonna be the leader.
The news that young Gululja had succeeded his father as king was greeted with trepidation. Reception was also mixed when Wuklamat came forward to name herself as the boy's guardian. But the people were mollified to learn that Everkeep systems remained operational, and there would be no impact on their lives.
Okay, hold up. No, because like there's gonna be an impact because you don't get a bunch of endless lives now. Like their society is still unsustainable if they're sucking up souls.
Gululja will decide for himself what manner of ruler he will be.
So what I was getting at is that Alexandrian area was composed of only endless. So those are all people that are definitely dead. Whereas those that weren't endless, I guess, stayed here. That wasn't really made clear, you know? I don't know what it is about this song I don't like. I feel like it's just like the vocalist. I don't mind like the gospel-y like this stuff. I don't think that part's bad. I think like the main chick. Not a big fan of.
Came together to hail their new dawn servants' great victory.
Huh.
Having honored those they lost, they turned their attention to a brighter future and celebrated for 3 days and nights.
It's weird. I don't think they showed any Lamulja children in the beginning. If they did, I definitely don't remember it. Maybe they did. Actually, now I think about it, I think they did in the oh, that's from the trailer. I was gonna say, yeah, they did have children in the trailer, but I don't remember seeing them in the actual like in-game cutscenes. Yeah, so this is basically like scenes from the trailer. Yeah. My man, Estinian. Do you know how much better of a story it would have been if we were just rolling around with Estinian? My favorite Scion.
Those who had spent 30 years in the Dome struggled to resume their former lives. This and a host of other challenges remained.
Alright. So it seems like some people from, is it Solution 9? They immigrate over here. I'm still noticing though, they have their little devices, so are there even any souls left to use? I thought they all got lost after the real jaw consumed them.
Servants continue to lead with strength and wisdom. The people may be assured that peace will endure.
Maybe they'll kind of fill in the blanks, but I'm just kind of curious, like I'm not going to be the first to say that there's like, you know. Oh yeah, this song. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. I don't know. I'm not going to say that I know everything but from what I've seen, there's still some some significant gaps, like on just like certain details, you know? I don't know. Fuck, man. Okay, so we are finally done with this story. Yeah, I guess I just, you know, there's still questions, but there's just, I think with this one, I mean, I think if we're looking at just story alone, 14 in general, sometimes they don't always fill in the blanks, or, you know, it takes a little bit of looking into to actually get the full story. Because there's things that could be missed if you're not, like, you know, conversing with NPCs outside of cutscenes. Little minor details. I felt like in this story, though, just there's some pretty significant details that just were never really fleshed out, you know? Don't really know what the hell happened at the end there. Wook Lamont just, I don't know, did she, like, was she being, like, held in, like, a prison, or was it a different dimension? She somehow broke through, like, whatever area she was in, she was able to break through it. Like, it was almost like another dimension. And then fight alongside us. If anything, she kind of showed us up. She made it look like, you know, us and our 7 homies weren't shit, and she was just kind of saving the day. So I guess Wook Lamont now is as strong as the wool, if not stronger. Which I still don't understand. I don't understand where the weird power creep happened, where all of a sudden Wook Lamont became like a walking god, coming from where she was. But kind of the same thing, you know. She goes from getting, like, captured by some shitty bandits to beating Bakulja, Jaja, whatever, to beating her brother, to killing God, as we were saying earlier. Wow. Look, I mean, I almost don't want to hate on the game because it's become so fucking, like, cliche at this point to, like, rip on the story. Yeah, I don't know, man. I really did not like the story. Hence why we started playing day one, or we had early access or whatever, and we're just now getting around to finishing it, because, fuck, was that bad. I think overall, story-wise, if I was to give it, like, a score out of 10, I don't know, like a 6? Was it, like, the worst thing I've ever played? Absolutely not. Holy shit. I've played some bad RPGs that had plot holes and stuff. And this one, I think what's nice about this being the part of a greater ongoing story is that you have the other elements of the story from other expansions you can kind of rely on to kind of help, which is a cool thing that, like, an MMO would have on a traditional RPG, unless you're looking at maybe, like, sequels and stuff like that. But yeah, oh god, guys, I really didn't like it. I really didn't. I think I played a decent chunk of it, little by little, and my expectations were pretty low coming into it, and I tried not to get really too many spoilers. I heard, like, just a lot of rumblings that people didn't like it, and, you know, strictly the story, yeah, did not like it. I've been pretty unimpressed. Between plot holes, just the weird obsession with Wook Lamont, I don't know why Wook Lamont had to be such a big thing. And then, like, I know they said we're supposed to be more like a mentor, but that was never really, like, kind of, like, in my opinion, really, we didn't really get a ton of information that led me to think that I had to be told outside of the game. It was clear, you know, we really weren't like the main character, which I guess I wouldn't really have that much of a problem with if it was just like kind of a more likable character. There's a lot of characters that we could have done this with. I keep saying it. I know I've made this point a million times, but like, if the opening of like the whole Void Arc saga, or Void saga, Void Arc is the Alliance raid, I think. The whole Void saga would have been cool if they fleshed that out and Zero got like the spotlight. I liked Zero as a character. I felt like it was understandable why Zero was the way Zero was. Wuklamot's thing is just kind of I get what they're trying to go for. They're trying to kind of go for like that sort of happy-go-lucky, kind of goofy, silly. It's kind of like Naruto, Luffy-ish character that just like makes friends with everybody and really cares, and I just wasn't really feeling it. I don't know, just I think if we just had less interaction or less need to constantly be all over them, Wuklamot could have been better, but I think it's not necessarily the character as much, or actually it's equal parts of just having that character constantly being around and shoved down your throat. So I don't know, I already saw that there was, at least in the picture I saw, that Wuklamot's going to be in some MSQ scenes for the next patch, so I'm hoping it's just us saying, see ya, we're going to give you the treatment like we did with Lise and never see you again. But yeah, I just hope they take the story a little bit more seriously. And I think it just like the gap in the quality is just like really made like clear coming off of Shadowbringers and Endwalker, you know, like, and I get it, that was like the end of like this massive arc, and this one's only setting it up. Doesn't mean the art, like the setting up of the arc has to suck, you know, like it just, that's really what it comes down to. The story just wasn't good, you know, at least by the, in terms of quality in comparison to the other expansions. So yeah, I would say 6, maybe a 5. I feel like I'm being a little generous with the 6. Yeah, I just hope they kind of go a different way going forward, because story isn't the only thing, but it's a pretty significant portion of why we play. Because traditionally the story, the quests, they've been good. They were not this time around for me. I don't know, I just feel like do less filler shit too, you know. Work on the pacing. I would rather have a shorter MSQ if it felt like things made more sense, you know. Hey, we're here to kill the king. Let's kind of hang out, explore, go eat some food, you know, see everything we need to about this society first. No, like, go do what you're supposed to. You weren't even, like, prospecting, like, gathering intel or anything like that. You're literally, I just want to know what you guys think about this place. Like, that was it. Same thing with, like, you know, when we went to go kill Sphene. We're walking around, talking with people. You could have just shut everything off and then immediately got into it, but I don't know if that was intentional. They just wanted to pad the MSQ with more content, or if it was just kind of poor storytelling. And it's not even like poor, maybe it's just I don't know. I just didn't find it to be super understandable as to why they were acting. It was almost like irrational behavior. You know, it just like all of a sudden, like the Warrior of Light developed like ADD, and they just could not stay on task, you know. Yeah, I mean, other than that, let's talk about other things with Dawntrail. Story, look, I'm sorry, it's a thumbs down for me. Like, it's not a game breaker. Like, I'm not gonna write it off. I will say let's see, just kind of going in no particular order. The resolution quality updates, you know, the kind of revamp of how things look. Overall, been pretty impressed with it. Haven't really seen too many bad things. I'd say it was good. I think they're going to continue to work on it. Maybe the resolution update had a lot to do with some of the other issues with quality in other areas, maybe. I don't know. In terms of some of the quality of life improvements, I've been pretty happy with the mute function, the term filter. The blacklist now basically makes it so that character completely evaporates in your game, which is very cool. So that's been pretty nice. Quality of life updates. The dying system, the graphical updates were good. The dying system overall, I've been actually a little disappointed. I understand it's a work in progress, but I really feel like it could have been better. Because I'm not mad that they didn't make everything dual die or, whatever. They didn't give us a lot of dyeable options. A lot of the new gear does not have not just one dyeing option. It doesn't have any dyeing options, which I was kind of surprised. I felt like I understand, like, if there's some things that they don't want to be dyed at all, that's fine. I'll give you that. You're not going to go back in time and rework it. It would be cool if you did. Maybe you will still. But it's interesting that they're still releasing, like, weapons, for instance, from certain dungeons that didn't have a dyeing channel at all. And then of the dyeing stuff, even some stuff in the cash shop, which I think if you're doing stuff in the cash shop, it should 100% be completely fleshed out with two good dyeing options. And I don't know how many pieces of gear that I saw where there's like a primary area that you can dye, and the secondary area that you would think, logically, hey, it's going to be the second color. It'll be something like a button or like the sole of a shoe. So I was disappointed, and they might go back and change some of those, but some of them are pretty poor. It made me feel like they just kind of took the easy way out. Like, if I want to like dye like a different color, and I'm expecting to get one thing and I get a button, that's the only thing I could dye. I'm like, okay, you might as well not even given an additional option. So yeah, I think those are like the main negatives. Everything else has been pretty positive. I mean, up to level 100, been happy with that. Everything looks good. What else? The new gameplay enhancements, good. Mechanics and stuff. Hey, I mean, you just saw. I legitimately kind of struggled on that one. I know it was a blind run, so there's always that. But yeah, maybe it's me. Some things I didn't pick up immediately, and I kind of like that because it gets to a point where like, oh, I've seen this, been here, done that. So yeah, definitely had to adapt in certain situations. What else? The new areas. I really like the new areas. A lot of the maps. Solutions 9 was a little disappointed. I thought it was going to be like a full-blown map. I'll take it for what it is. It would be cool if we could do mounts in that area. At the very least, maybe they're going to plan on developing it out. But that was probably what I was most excited for from a environment perspective. But yeah, overall, I mean, I would say, shit, I wouldn't say the worst expansion, because that's not like, I think there's just a lot more that goes into it. I'd say it's tied for worst, next to Realm Reborn, which Realm Reborn was kind of setting a lot of stuff up. Realm Reborn was incredibly simple from a job front perspective, but it's understandable why. With this, I was, yeah, like, I kind of just felt like the writing's just going to get better and better, but I didn't really, I didn't see that this time around. So yeah, I don't know. Am I missing anything? Any new changes or anything, like any things of note, I guess, in Dawntrail. I think I covered everything. I haven't done the raids, so I can't really say, but if it's anything like the dungeons have been and the trials have been, it seems like it's going to be a pretty fun time. So I'm all about that. I think that's going to be a good time. Raids are fun because it's essentially just like a boss rush, so I like that. And I've actually heard a lot of positive things about the raids, so that's probably what we're going to get into, maybe not next, but soon-ish. Let's see, in addition to that, I guess the only other thing that Dawntrail brought would be, the female Hrothgar. Doesn't really do anything for me. Not really a fan. So I won't say good or bad, it's just not really for me, so yeah. Overall, I think you could say Dawntrail is at the very least like average. I wouldn't say it's good, but I don't think it's fair to say it's necessarily bad. I think if you're talking about story, if we're talking strictly story, yeah, you could probably say it's mediocre, Is it the worst thing you've ever played? Absolutely not. There's some really, really bad RPGs. I mean, I played some games that I was actually I was fucking pissed. I was like, this was not good at all. But yeah, I think maybe the patch is gonna flesh out a little bit of what happened. And some of the things where hey, this society is Solutions 9, it's still gonna function, but are they gorging themselves full of souls, whenever they die? Are they gonna finally, I don't know, start acting like normal people and being like, hey, I shouldn't do stupid shit or dangerous shit because I could lose my life. Because that's another thing too. I think that whole society, one of the big things I notice is if everyone's just got extra lives at the ready, obviously you're not really worried about, oh, I accidentally walked off this building and I died. Yeah, if you come to Tuliolo, and you do that, yeah, you're just gonna die. That's it. But I don't know. Never really did figure out what exactly happened with all the souls that Zorilja consumed after he died. You saw all of them leaving, but were they just... Where were they going? Were they harnessed again? Did they just fade away? I don't know. So yeah, I don't know. It's the least excited I've been about the story, so I'll probably play MSQ. It would be really, really cool. Wait, what's going on over here? What is this scene from? I guess they're training. That's a pretty cool picture. There's Namika. Yeah, could we skip this? I felt like I would have plenty of time to get my thoughts out. I was afraid I was gonna get the hurry it up, but no. Anyway, yeah, I definitely could understand why people don't like it, because I myself don't like it. To anyone who makes it personal with voice actors or basically anybody that doesn't have anything to do with the story or couldn't influence the story, you're a fucking tool. Don't do that. If you stick with the facts, it's more likely to be taken seriously. Who knows? I don't know. I feel like we get less and less. The glamours, I will say the glamours is one thing I didn't actually make note of. I've been disappointed, actually. Like, some of the new sets. And I'm always expecting reskins with this franchise. It is what it is, you know? I feel like we had a few more reskins than we did in the past. I don't know. Maybe that's just the squeeze that the teams get put under. Less they can do. Who knows? Oh, one new thing too. I actually did not mention this. The new jobs. So I haven't played either of the new jobs. Both Picto and Viper look pretty cool. As much as I rag on Picto, at the very least, not really my cup of tea, but I can objectively say it's unique. A little too cartoony for me. No pun intended, but yeah, it's kind of more one of the goofier ones, because I think outside of like Blue Mage, I guess, like we really don't have any goofy kind of silly jobs, you know? Like no one thinks Dark Knight is goofy. It's like, hey, I'm gonna use my blood as my armor. I just get stronger, you know? Or it's very clear that like Black Mage isn't goofy. I'm gonna fucking drop like massive spells on you. So yeah, kind of interesting, an interesting take, because both Sage and Reaper were fantastic additions. Reaper, I think we needed a few more edgelord jobs, and then obviously before that we had Samurai and Dancer. Dancer is not even goofy. I was gonna say maybe you could say Dancer, but no, Dancer is badass. Like Dancer is like a mix of like ninja and like, well, yeah, that would basically be it. It's kind of ninja-ish, you know, like, but you're dancing and buffing people, and I don't know. I think Dancer is phenomenal. So yeah, Pictomancer. Until I pick it up, I can't really give it a fair review, but this is just outside looking in. I've seen the attacks and stuff like that. It does seem a little goofy, like the big jaws, or like I think like their big attack. Is it a cartoon dragon? I think. I don't know. Maybe they have like a unique limit break. Whatever. All right, I think we could just skip it, since I don't think there's going to be anything else. All right, so are we just indefinitely holding on to this artifact? Oh, fuck. Please don't tell me this is Wook Lamont.
I'm sorry, we haven't been able to talk properly. Oh, between the reconstruction work and Papa's funeral, I've hardly had time to breathe.
Wow.
But at long last, there's a lull in my duties. You've done more for us
Good God.
than I could ever hope to repay. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Also, one thing I didn't make note of, but like, the fucking balls on this chick asking us after she becomes the Dawn servant, like, hey, do you want to like just stay here and work under me? I guess if, you know, since she did basically become like a god in that last fight, yeah, maybe we should. Maybe we'll just give you the franchise. I just thought that was kind of interesting, because it's like, you do know, like, we're a god-slaying, like, savior of the universe, and you're just like, hey, do you want to work under me?
When we left the Eorzea behind to take part in the contest, none of us could have predicted what complications would follow.
Yeah. Really do not like the character
You
at all.
truly have a knack for finding trouble, my friend. And you wouldn't have it any other way.
So what's next for you? Assuming you're still set on leaving the Gleaner's life behind?
You're gonna leave
I'm
the
off to
Cleaners?
fulfill my mother's dream, of course.
Oh.
Like she had intended. I'll embark on a journey in search of the unknown. She's sure to enjoy my stories when we meet again in the ethereal sea.
Yeah, maybe those souls just went to the ethereal sea. That
Well,
I wanted to say live stream,
sounds
but I
like
know
a
that was
plan.
the name for it.
But will you have the coin to get by?
I may no longer be a gleaner, but I still have contacts in Charlian. Contacts with deep pockets, always eager to pay for information on new or rare species.
You've got it all worked out. And what of you? Any new adventures in the offing?
Well, it would be cool if we can get the fuck away from you.
Regardless, until you're ready to leave, you're our guest here in Tulijola. And this time, I won't pester you to take up a post. By now, I know you well enough to know you can't stay in one place. No more than you can ignore the plight of those in need. Your path will always lead you elsewhere, and you'll continue walking it. Isn't that so?
Yes. As far away from you as possible. So,
An adventurer to the marrow you are. What is it exactly that spurs you on?
if they're really gonna let us get away from her, I think that's a really good step in the right direction. And I'm not even trying to be funny. I just think, like, if we're looking at, like, the likelihood of them coming out with a good story, I think one of the easiest things you can do. You don't have to kill Wook Lamont. We're not getting fucking dramatic. Just no more Wook Lamont. Lise, we haven't seen her for a long time. She might be there in, like, a passing cutscene. That might be it, you know? But that's it. And Lise wasn't even as bad as Wook Lamont. So we need something similar. Like, hey, this was kind of your thing, and I'm out. Let's see. Sure, we'll say that. All right. Okay. So, was that... Oh, that was it. Okay. Was that, So that was Sphene's crown. Was she always wearing that crown? I don't know if I remember Sphene wearing that crown. I remember... I think I saw that on the back of her head. But there's something going on with that now. Interesting. It might have been on her head. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. I was mostly looking at her goofy-ass hairstyle. Okay. So Galulja is staying there. All right. A gift? Oh, it's an alpaca. Oh shit, we get an alpaca for all of our troubles. Nice. Oh, Smile. We can listen to Smile. Yeah, I will say that song kind of sucked. Okay, looks like there's still more. Is this going to tee up the raid? They always seem to tee up the raids at the end. They did the same thing in Endwalker. They did the same thing in Shadowbringers. What's the matter? You guys are mad because you don't have a bunch of fucking souls? Fellow citizens of Alexandria, ever since our beloved queen's passing, you have understandably abided in grief. Sorrow darkens your once bright faces. But is this what Her Majesty would have wished to see? No, most assuredly not. You know this to be true. If we are to honor her memory, we must reclaim our smiles. To that end... Oh god. What is this? The giant computer tower. Oh, is this the Colosseum? Remember that guy? He was talking about how he can't make a living. He didn't have any souls or whatever. This sounds like a Colosseum beat. That's what I'm guessing. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the Colosseum person. From a design perspective, absolutely hate him. Hate this person. That's right, friends. After a long hiatus, I'm pleased to announce the grand reopening of the Arcadian. Alright. Grome's finest fighters stand ready to entertain you in glorious and thrilling combat. Come and join us. I bid you, and let your cares be forgotten. So, I guess I'm curious. So is this society still relying on souls to function? Are they able to do that now that they got rid of the Endless? Like, those who actually died are actually dead now? Yeah, I don't know. Kind of confused how this whole thing works anymore, but I don't know. I feel like there's just so many plot holes. As skies of flame proclaim night's end and thoughts into an adventures 10, the brave makes. Okay, so all hail and dale. Okay, Dawntrail. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, they always get rid of that message very quick. If you don't like, because I've there's been so many times that I've tried to read it and it's like, yeah, no.